Promotional consideration for prestigious reviews. This video review with Sergeant Pope is brought to you by USA Digital Media. Visit us online at usadm.net.
How's it poppin'? All of you itsGOML. This is Pope, here with another motherfucking video game review. This time I played Bejeweled 3. Was this puzzle game puzzling or totally fucking epic? Look no further to find the answer than to this review. But before we move around the pieces to this review, you guys gotta help us out. When you guys check out our sponsors, you have no idea how much that really means to us. They keep us going along when times get tough, so repay their efforts by looking them over. Now before I start with this review, let me tell you guys that I rented the disc version of Bejeweled 3. I'm sure you can also buy it from Marketplace by downloading it and everything, but I got it from GameFly. This means that I've also played Bejeweled Blitz live, since it was also on that disc. So in this review, I'll be reviewing both Bejeweled 3 and Blitz. Knowing that, let's get right into this puppy! Like I said, this game disc includes Bejeweled 3 and Blitz. That's really awesome right off the bat. Extra games are always welcome to frugal gamers, right? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. There's also a bunch of game modes in Bejeweled 3. These include Classic, Lightning, Quest, Zen, Poker, Diamond Mine, Butterflies, and Ice Storm. If that wasn't enough, Quest is basically a bunch of game modes categorized under one mode. Totally fucking epic. Talk about a shit ton of gameplay. Then on top of all that gameplay, you still have Blitz. The gameplay in Blitz isn't quite as impressive, but any extra gameplay is really always welcome. The game modes in Blitz are Classic and Twist. You really wouldn't believe how different Blitz is from 3. It's truly a different experience and like a totally different game. Gots to love that. With all those general things said, let's get into Bejeweled 3's pros. This game is very action-packed for a puzzle game. It's really crazy how hardcore and super intense this game really is. It pumps you up, which is pretty unusual to see in a puzzle game, but it's certainly a welcome thing to myself. And like I said before, Quest really brings so much more gameplay to the plate. It's crazy how much game they cram into this little fucking disc. Keeps you going and going and going. And hopefully Energizer doesn't sue me for saying that. Haha. Finishing up the pros. This game is crazy addicting. You won't want to stop playing this game. Just crank up the jams and fuck that shit up. And if you get stuck, this game just give you some little hands to help you out so much. Yeah. Believe it or not, that just came up on the fly. I had no intentions of actually doing that shitty ass singing thing, whatever the fuck it was. But anyways, shifting along, let's talk about the cons now. Blitz adds some gameplay, but certainly not that much. There are a couple of reasons for this, so let me explain them to ya. First off, Blitz has only 2 modes. It has Classic and Twist, like I said before. While these modes are pretty different and everything, there should be a few more modes there, kind of like the way it was in Bejeweled 3, where it has just so many modes there. Secondly, Blitz is a very fast-paced game, and to be honest, it's probably a little bit too fast-paced. The game's in before you even get into the thick of it. I wish they designed the games to last a bit longer, since they end in just a minute or so. Really, just too short.
Time up. Game over.
And finally, this game is a tad bit difficult at times. It's definitely not a deal breaker at all. And if you like difficult games, you're in luck for some of the modes in this game. But if you're easily frustrated, then some of the game modes will get on your nerves after a while, after you die repeatedly. Bitch, get some. Okay, now that I've said all of that, is Bejeweled 3 a game you should rent, buy, or throw in the trash and pass on? If you're addicted to puzzle games and you're constantly playing games like Hexic and other Bejeweled titles, stuff like that, this is something you'll definitely want to buy. It's not too expensive, and it's packed tight with content. It'll keep you going, and going, and going. Like I said before, Energizer, please don't sue me. If you're just an everyday gamer who isn't necessarily crazy about puzzle games, go ahead and rent this title. This game has so many things to do in it that it's almost a no-brainer to at least rent the title. And And that pretty much finishes up this mother effing review. Hope you found this to be helpful, enjoyable, or dumb as shit. If so, get ready for some more sheets pretty soon. Until next time, get off my fucking ladder. Seriously, how many times do I have to ask you? Am I gonna have to like push you off? Fucking A. This time I played Bejeweled 3. Ah, fuck! God damn it! Fuck. Fuck Zen. Actually, Zen is really boring as shit. So, yeah, fuck Zen. Fuck it. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Man, fuck that shit. The gameplay in Blitz isn't as quite as impressive. And keeps you going, and fuck, and fuck! And that pretty much fits up. Fuck this, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.